Hello everybody and welcome back to Share Plays with Dragon and Madi, your host Dragon, and of course, contract says, Madi, hi.
Hi.
And we're going to try something a little bit different. Usually we sort of go for almost an hour long, but that's kind of awkward to both record and watch, so we're going to try and do it a little bit different. The amount of time is going to be the same, it's just going to be broken up into more chunks, which is fine. So we're going to try and do a main
Hopefully, if we
mission.
can figure out how to do that.
Yeah. So we're going to try and do it main mission by main mission, which again is usually easy when your main objective marker changes to go to this place. That's where we're going to cut it. This is just so we can get through the main story. Not quicker, just more efficiently, I guess. Just so we can get the DLC.
I'm gonna be in a blackout for a week, guys, cause I'm going on a Disney cruise and I'm kind of nervous about that. For those of you that don't know, I have extremely high anxiety, and I actually just recently went back to visit, I don't really want to say therapist, but she's kind of a therapist. I went to visit her and talked about it, and apparently I need to up my dosage on my anxiety medication.
Yeah.
But,
So I think while she's gone, I might just record me doing some of the side stuff here and there, and then also with the DLC, just doing some of the side stuff, just because that can get a little bit tedious. So yeah, nothing's set in stone yet. I might wait till she gets back. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, and again, I might share some of my adventures from the cruise with y'all on the channel. Hope y'all will enjoy that. But
right.
So face reveal.
Right. But, so we're gonna do missions.
Yeah, let's continue with the mission while I continue talking. So Sid, for my birthday, which is November 30th, guys. He ordered me, if y'all know what One Piece is, he ordered me Trafalgar Law's hats. And they, at the latest, are supposed to be here by Wednesday. And since they weren't here, since they weren't here today, I'm going to check again Tuesday and Wednesday, and hopefully they'll be there. Worst case scenario, the person that's watching our house while we're gone, and the dogs, will have to get it for me, but I'm really looking forward to that. And tomorrow is going to be spent me basically packing for the trip. It's kind of awkward for me, guys, though, because, I'm in that awkward age group where I'm 18 but not 21, so I can't drink, which means I can't go with the adults constantly, you know what I mean? And then also I'm not a kid, so and kind of made me really angry because my mother was telling me about certain things oh, did you know that there's video games for this age group and this age group? Yeah, but I'm 18 and they don't allow 18-year-olds to mix with the younger age group because apparently we're a bad influence.
I call lies.
I don't know. Disney's weird. My mom created these little sand bottle things that are supposed to be for memories, and they're like, we're gonna have to confiscate those if you bring them because that's against the rules. And it's like, I get there's microscopic bugs and it might not be healthy for the Bahamas trees or whatever. It's weird.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm excited yet nervous about that. And it's so weird because for the dinners you have to dress semi formal, not dress nicely. So you have 2 outfits during the day, not including if you're in your bathing suit with the cover up. So it's so weird. I mean, one good thing I guess is that I get to dress up as a pirate for one night. So
yeah.
I mean, I got the costume and everything. I just gotta find it because it's an old costume, but I'm gonna also substitute
more of them inside.
a
stay here.
shirt in there because the shirt that comes with it, even though it's like this basically crop top in a way that shows off your belly, that it's frayed.
Oh,
like
dear.
right in the middle. So yeah, so I'd have to wear like a tank top or something. So I decided that I'd wear this thing I got from DC when I went through a trip. Also when Sid helped me get something when we were in like
I'm okay.
I don't know, like 7th or 8th, and it was a tank top that had the cutout of a skull in the back with a skull on the front that says Washington DC. So there's that.
Right. I'm gonna quickly just swap suits. So yeah, the reason why I was using Spider-Punk is that there is actually a Just the Facts where he talks about the Spider-Punk suit, and he talks about it being honestly his worst nightmare. I was trying to trigger that, but
it didn't happen.
New. So we're just gonna go with honestly one of my favorite suits. Come at me, Raimi suit lovers. Oh, I'm so dead now.
Maybe we shouldn't provoke the audience here.
Okay, no, I'm gonna do some damage control on that. I love all interpretations of Spider-Man. The only Spider-Man story I hate is the evil that men do. Okay, all Spider-Men are good. All suits look good, except for some. And we all have our own opinions. Let's just not attack each other, please.
That would be nice, considering I'm not in this.
Yeah, she ain't even in this fandom, so leave her out of this one, alright? If you got a problem, take it up with me on Twitter, alright? Because that seems to be where most people have a problem.
Like, I like Marvel superheroes, and I think Spider-Man's cool. It's just, I'm not a big, like, I'm not fangirl about it, you know?
Yeah. So...
Unlike, so for example, one of my fandoms would be One Piece, and a bunch of different anime fandoms. So, like, you want to talk about that? Hit me up. But,
yeah. And
you want to argue about Spider-Man, leave me alone.
Yeah. I forget who his name is. That's the main dude, the main boy. Because he's gonna be, as I said...
On One Piece?
Yeah, on One Piece.
Monkey D. Luffy?
That's the one. Yeah, he's gonna be in Jump Force. I'm not sure it's a playable character yet. And for those of you who don't know what Jump Force is, basically anime multiverse video game where multiple anime protagonists will be playable. So,
well,
yeah.
I mean, so
look forward to
I'm
that.
gonna talk about fan fiction for a moment.
Oh god.
No, nothing like that. Like, I've seen these fanfics that where they put two different like anime skills. So, for example, Bleach and Fairy Tail. And in all honesty, I find them fucking hilarious because it's like you have the main character Natsu, who's kind of an idiot unless it comes to battle, and then you get him to interact with some of the like villains of One Piece, and it's just chaos and hilarity. And the same thing goes for like I've seen a Fairy Tail One Piece crossover, and like Natsu and Luffy are pretty fucking similar in a way, because like Luffy is all out in battle, but she's kind of an idiot when it comes to certain things. So like I could see them getting along, and it's just interesting to see like what you think some characters would interact as. And I've actually been thinking about creating a story that has to do with something like that. Then again, I do like stories that have like OCs and stuff, you know, own characters for those of you that don't know. Just because I find it interesting to see what certain people would do in certain events. Like, for those of you that know One Piece, you know what happens to Ace. There are people that would say they would change what happened to Ace, which I kind of agree, but then I was discussing it with another fan of One Piece. She's kind of my friend. I don't know if she wants me to call her by her real name or not, so I'll just call her Icy for now. She and me were talking about how certain characters will react to certain things. And
elevator won't work. They know I'm here.
It was kind of funny because like
sneak up through the elevator shaft.
You have to guess like as good as you can like what you think this person would do. And I think it would be actually kind of want your opinion on this too. What do you think about me maybe creating something like that?
Honestly, go for it. That's not a what could possibly go wrong sort of a thing. It's more, you should just give it a try and not just let it fall by the wayside. Of course, other people, you know,
Yeah, there's always people that aren't gonna like it.
Yeah.
Here's my other thing though. Here's my other thing. So there's this thing
Nice and easy.
that I hate, and people that are in these fandoms and in the community and like on Wattpad and Quotev and fanfiction.net.
get it chill the fuck out.
Our worst nightmare is having no response whatsoever. Okay, guys, and it feels honestly extremely crappy when you don't get any response. Like, I get not having a response in the first week, but when you see that people have viewed your story, okay, they've like looked at it. Like, I remember I have a story that it has been viewed 42 times, but no one's favorited it, right? And no one comments. Or people will favorite, especially on Quotev, and they won't comment, and then it's like, is it any good? Should I continue with this or not? And it's honestly very nerve-wracking to see that, because you either get this, am I not good enough? Or like, is my writing crap? Or, you know? And it can destroy a potentially good writer, guys. So, you know, give your fucking opinion every now and then, please.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, give your opinion does not mean be an ass.
Yeah, no. Constructive criticism is always appreciated in this community. But just saying, oh, you got the character fucking wrong or something, like, one, they could have been going for something different. They could have just had the character, but they could have been going for something like, let's see, say a alternate universe. You've been spotted.
Yeah, so much for stealth. Alright, fine.
Anyways, yeah,
Land
you did
beef.
this once all stealth-like.
Oh god.
But, yeah, so, like, I'd even read a fucking paragraph from one of my fanfictions if I could on here just to, you know, take up some things. Like, with the way I write, I'm extremely descriptive. So, like, I had a zombie apocalypse alternate universe, and, I wrote about a small child zombie and how their guts were hanging out and what they looked like. Like, I was very into detail. I get into it, you know? So,
Oh yeah.
like, I would love to have, you know, criticism on that, but no one will comment. And it's like, almost as if, like, it's just gone blank, which I know is wrong, because I've seen people commenting on a certain fanfiction I've been reading, which I found very interesting for One Piece, and everyone comments on it and stuff, and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. This is the type of community that used to be on here. What happens? So it's just kind of like, if you are in that community, come on, guys, let's
Support
stop
fellow
keeping to
creators.
ourselves. Yeah, let's stop keeping to ourselves about it. And the same thing could go to YouTube, because I've seen people have watched certain videos of ours and no comment. And it's like, well, you know, how are we supposed to know what you like and what you don't like if you don't
Let's be honest, we don't really tell people to comment.
Well, we don't, but it's just kind of like this whole thing of like, I would
Sentiment
rather see... Well, I mean, why do we have to tell people to comment? We shouldn't have
you'd
to
like to tell
like,
us.
It's a like known thing. If you like what we put out there, please do tell us. And it's like, constructive criticism is always wanted.
Oh yeah.
So you could tell us like little tidbits, like, oh, you know, you can do this on the PS4 and it'll shorten your videos and help you edit it, or like, here's a cheap way to get this. You know, we are open to that, because again, we're just starting out and we want to make our videos enjoyable for you guys.
Oh.
And I'm also going to apologize. I know Kingdom Hearts series, it has extremely long videos and stuff. But
It's more to the design of the game, not ours.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to break up, especially since it's all story. Now, of course, I try to get conversations with Dragon here as often as possible when we play.
Like
But
right now.
yeah, like right now. But like, again, he's playing, so he's focusing. So I apologize for the awkward silence that happens in Kingdom Hearts every now and then.
I was more trying to do something cool there, that I was the first person to document. Humble brag. But I fucked it up.
That is not humble.
I know.
Anyways, but, yeah, but okay, so this is my tidbit to you, Dragon. I do need you to talk more when in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I know.
But I also know that you haven't seen or played Kingdom Hearts 2, much less Kingdom Hearts. So if you had any questions, I would like just ask me and I'll explain it. That's kind of what I was hoping would happen in the series, and you just expressed how much you, I guess, like it or not. You know.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I love Kingdom Hearts. I think it's great. I just don't really have any questions because it's like, so. I mean, okay, no, I do have questions, but they're the same as literally everybody else that is in the Kingdom Hearts fandom. Like, what actually is Kingdom Hearts, sort of thing? How are they gonna stop Xehanort, all of that? So, saying that I've got no questions is not wrong, no, but I don't have any questions pertaining to the situation at hand, and I've got the question, I've got the same questions as everybody else, that they all have as a whole, rather than just, oh, so what's actually happening here, blah blah blah.
You okay?
That could just be due to me watching a couple timeline and explanation videos on Kingdom Hearts, but you know.
Yeah, I kind of forced him to watch one of them just so he'd get it. But what I meant
She
was,
forced me to
like,
watch one, I watched like 3 more afterwards.
why would you do that?
I don't know!
I gave you the perfect one! I gave you the perfect one to keep you in a bit of suspense. And then you go, okay.
Did, and then I basically watched another couple just to see if I could piece some things together for myself, which is what I like to do, trust me. And turned out to be a fruitless endeavor, but whatever, alright?
Well, I mean, I can tell you right now, so the creator of Kingdom Hearts, the project director at the time, which I forget his name all the time, I know,
So
I'm
do
a
I.
horrible fan, but he purposely leaves some things open so you have theories.
Yeah,
Because he likes
I know that.
about fandoms. But,
Yuri?
like,
That's fair.
I honestly can't wait till January 28th, guys, because I get to play the 3rd game, but I kind of want to get Kingdom Hearts 2 done, and in order to do that, I'm gonna have to finish the worlds as quickly as possible and do the side stuff on my own, which, you know, I'm fine with, you know, but it's kind of like, one of the worlds that isn't really necessary, and I'm sorry, Dragon, is the Winnie the Pooh world.
I know, but...
I'll do it because it's Dragon's favorite world, but like, honestly, if I can, I'm just gonna skip freaking Atlantica. I'll do Atlantica.
Oh, please do, please do. No disrespect to the Little Mermaid whatsoever. If you love the Little Mermaid, that is great. My brother's ex was a huge
it doesn't
fan
really
of the Little
have an
Mermaid.
impact.
Yeah, and I
have an
don't really like
impact.
the world, I'll be honest. Like, don't get me
It's
wrong,
just
cool
basically
aesthetic, just
Guitar Hero. Like, the first time, Kingdom Hearts 1, it did, but everyone was complaining because of the way the fighting was. And to be honest, the fighting was horrible. Like, it was so hard to get used to because you had all these different mechanics going on. And listen, I get it. People like a challenge, but when I played it again, I was like 7, 8, 9, you know, it was difficult. I actually bugged my brother a lot to asking him to help me out. I ended up just playing his game and just watching a Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts 1 at first because I could not deal with the mechanics of the Little Mermaid's world. it was so,
No.
just,
He doesn't burn
yeah, it was,
himself out.
like, it's not like it didn't have anything interesting. It had a good story to it, and it did have interesting enemies. The problem was the way you had to fight, and the mechanics in the fighting underwater, and all that.
No.
But,
Nicely.
so there's that, but in all honesty, Atlantica doesn't really have a point besides being there to relax from fighting, in a way,
Yeah.
is how I see it. And I will do it on my own, but guess what? At some point it may force me to go there, and we'll have to, like, cut off
There's the magic
our
word. I
freaking
hope it's
thing,
some kid's science project.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
like, early at that point.
Projects are
And
so
be
much
like, oh, I
easier
have to
than
go do
real-life
Atlantica,
projects.
excuse me for a moment, click, click. Because, again, you have to finish Atlantica to get more episodes in other worlds and stuff.
Yeah.
But my main goal, again, is to finish the main story,
Finish
so...
the main story, yeah, that is. I feel that's a lot of people's main goal with a lot of games, but there are, of course, the 100% completionists that will
And
go
in all
for the-
honesty, I love 100%ing games. I do.
Oh,
But
yeah.
It's like, to do it on YouTube, especially Kingdom Hearts 2, is extremely difficult. Especially when you're like us, you first start out and you can't really, you know, edit these videos because it's like straight from the PS4.
Yeah.
And honestly, I hate that.
Okay, I hate to do this to you, but I think what we'll do is we'll stop this drug deal, check out this mysterious black box, and call it there. I won't actually do what's inside of the black box. I will say that for the next episode, because I think you need to do it as part of the main story, but at the same time I don't think you need to do it as part of the main story, so it's fine.
Yeah, no, we'll continue this conversation next episode, since it's like literally gonna be right afterwards. Like, guys, we're filming this all in one go.
We're doing a Spidey marathon, let's do it.
Like, yeah, and in all honesty, December is probably gonna be filled with Kingdom Hearts marathon.
Yeah. So, we're gonna try and finish off as much of Spider-Man as we can before then. We're gonna do as much Kingdom Hearts as possible in December. Tie up the loose ends of Spider-Man, which will be the Silver Lining DLC, and then just January's Kingdom Hearts, just no fucking question, man.
Yeah, like, honestly, in January, if we get through the main story and I still haven't beaten the boss, then it's gonna be like, watch Maddie level up, and it's gonna be 30-minute episodes of me just fighting.
Yeah,
and us talking.
Yeah, and so basically February is again all Kingdom Hearts. March will swap.
Because Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, March will kind of swap around, because DMC5 is coming out.
Yeah.
And me and I won't say he's my hype man, but my hype man friend, Ubi, I've been really excited. We have gotten into a bit of a debate about it, so yeah, you can tell we're hype, we're very hype.
Spider-Man,
Fuck you, boy.
Who is this?
wrong question.
Okay, so while this is going, I will say this, you might not see Kingdom Hearts 3 right away,
Spread all over the city.
because I have to make sure it'll allow me to upload the scenes. Because again, you know how new games are.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's a new game, you can't do that. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just checking.
that may come out a little bit later.
No, okay, I don't actually need to do it. That is fine, but of course we're cutting it off there.
Yep.
Yes, I do understand the problem of that spider symbol being just a little bit too small, but whatever. Alright, any last words from Maddie?
Not many, just let's continue.
No? Yeah, well, thanks as always to our thumbnail drawer, Sid, and, you know, thanks again to Maddie for being here. We will see you guys in the next episode. Do the bell thing.
Comment and subscribe.
That too.